Okay, here we go, drawing the nose. So I won't be boring you with all the different names of the bones and stuff, um, and the cartilages that make up the nose. So we'll be looking at just basically how to draw it. So when drawing the nose, I'll draw a blown up view of the front of the head. Okay, right there. Now just remember, there's a bone that sticks out there. If I exaggerated it, okay, would be something like that. Now when looking at the skull from the side, it's actually more apparent if you're looking at the skull. So there's this bone that sits like that. Then you have the teeth that come out there. Okay, and that's the eye socket that sits in there. Okay, zygomatic arch and so forth. All those, funny names. Okay, so the eye socket sits in there, and so this bridge of the nose is right there. So that's what it looks like right there. So that's what we're drawing here. Now, women, you can't really see it for women. It's less apparent, but for men, they have it. So you have that bridge there. Now, at the end of the nose, there's normally something that comes out there, soft tissue, and it makes like a bulb on the end of your nose. So if I drew a one line, two lines just to represent the nose, and I put a circle in there, okay, so that's what the edge of the nose is going to look like. And then you have that bridge there, just right there, that, okay, and then it curves up in at the bottom. So it'll come in at an angle like that, draw it like that. Then it curves up just a little bit that way because there's a bone again that sits here and it looks like this. So it sits like that and it has this funny weird shape. Okay, and it's a cartilage. So that nice yummy crunchy white bone that you'll find sometimes in chicken and stuff. So it comes in there. Okay, and then you have the wings of your nose. So pretty much if you draw a line down this way, came up there. So that's what it'll look like right there. Okay, so this is just a little bit exaggerated, just so you can get the point of the different shapes that make up the nose. So there is this bulb here, okay, that sits there. And so that's why you get that shadow area that sits in here, okay, like that. And that's why you have that other shadow area that comes in here, coming like that, okay. So just remember, there's the bridge of the nose there, then there's a bulb at the end of the nose, and then there's the wings of the nose there, and it curves up just a little bit under here. And so that's where you have the nostril right there that comes here. For some people, it's more prominent. For others, it's hardly noticeable. Okay, it's a lot thinner, a lot thicker, so forth. So those are the things to remember. There's one, two, and then the wing there. So those are the three things to remember. So just quickly, bridge, come, the bulb of the nose, up, back down again, the wing of the nose, and this one forms like this funny kind of shape like that. Okay, so there you go. That's that's extra simplified. So what I want to do now is I'm just going to show you a few quick tips. Okay, now I'm going to draw the nose. Now when it comes to the nose, a good shape to remember is like a diamond shape. Okay, so that's a diamond shape. And this is if you're starting out, this is a good shape to be using if you're drawing the nose. And it'll help you quite a bit. And let me show you how. So here we go, the diamond from the front. Two lines coming down. Okay, so I'll have the nostrils coming there, just at the edge there, down. Have the wings there. Okay, and just the top of the thing there's where that bulb is going to be sitting. Okay, and the bridge of the nose, so it comes in like that. So it'll come out there a bit, and so that's where that bridge is right there. Okay, and voila, that's the front of the nose, and that's using that shape there. Okay, so this one will come in at the bottom there, and we can shade this in just a bit. Okay, so that's the front view of the nose. So let's go back to that diamond shape again. Diamond shape. So from the side, what we're going to do is just make this half on this side, make it a little bit longer than the one on this side. Okay, so there we go. Is that diamond shape right there? Then have this coming up. There we go. This one just a little bit. So there we go. So that gives us the bulb on the nose there. Give a little bit of a bump for the bridge of the nose there. Then we have the nostril come in there. We have the wing of the nose come in there. And that's using that diamond shape again. So we have that bulb right there. Okay, so there we go. That one's done. See, didn't take very long. So that's cool. So we'll get rid of that one. So what I'll do now is I'll draw a few noses just to give you a few nose shapes to be reminded of. Okay, so you have the straight nose, and I'll show you how to shade this. So this is like a normal nose that the general population would have. Now when looking at this nostril part, I'll show you the nostril zoomed out. It looks something like that. This one will come out like that for the wing of the nose, and this one will come out like that. So this is blown up a bit. You can have it like that, or just a quick representation is that. Just a line with like a semicircle underneath. And then you have the other parts of the nose. Okay. So that's how to do that one. Oops, sorry. Sorry about everything. Put this back. Here we go. Okay. Oh. Don't know what's wrong with that one. Sorry, let me just sort this out and I'll be back. Okay, welcome back. So here we go. So the nostril, remember, just that line like that, and just like that, and that's the very simplest one that you can do. Okay. So the shadow. Now, when looking at the shadow under the nose, because you have that bulb there, sits there, you want to come up just above the nostril and follow the line of the nostril and curve up a bit. Now, this is just with the general lighting, which is normally lit from above. That's how you do the shadow for that one. And for the men, they normally have that slight bridge there into the nose. Now, coming over here, there's like a shadow kind of thing that comes that way, connecting to the cheek. So we'll shade that one in. Okay, so that's a normal nose. Now there's noses that actually come out, okay, and they come almost straight down, so they stick out that way. And it's the same thing, you have that nostril, then you have the wings of the nose there. Okay, have that shadow coming underneath, for just above the nostril and flaring up just a little bit there. And we shade that one in. Then we bring this Remember, there's a bulb there. Even with a nose like this, there's a bulb. There we go. That's where the cheek, where it meets the cheek. We shade that one in a little bit. Okay, so that's with the nose that comes out a bit. And then there's the one with the massive bridges. Okay, so someone has a massive bridge to their nose. They have that bulb there. And let's have a hook underneath, just like that. Okay, so you have people with noses like that. So there's still that bulb again there. Then you have the nostril there. And then you have the wing of the nose there. Still the same elements. Just change it around a bit, and then you just bring your line down there just above the nostrils, and then just have that loop there, and then we shade that one again. So I'm showing you a simple way of just shading them all the same. That way it'll make things easier for you. Okay, follow the bulb of the nose, come up, you have the cheek there, and then we shade this one in. There we go. Okay, and then you have noses that just all of a sudden just jut out. Okay, just like that. They're like button kind of noses. So this is more up, but this one is jutting out just a little bit. Okay, and the same kind of shadow, just above the nostril, coming in where the bulb is there, go up where the cheek is, and then we shade that one in quickly. There we go. So what we want to do is do a real bulb nose. Now remember, from now on I'll use that triangle shape just to help you out. So the more that you, sorry, not the triangle, the diamond shape. So the more changes you put in the diamond shape, the more different the nose is going to look. Okay, so we'll have that one. So this one is like a button kind of nose. Okay, and it's sometimes it's kind of hard to find these kind of noses around, but they are around. Okay, you have the wing there. Now remember that bulb again, right there. Bring your shadow under the bulb, over the nostril, up the wing, right there. Shade that one in, and remember this one, coming up, cheek meeting the nostril there. Shade that one in. Okay, so there we go. So those are a few noses. Draw a woman's nose. Okay. Now with the women, just remember, I'll draw the side of the face here. So they've got more kind of button type smaller noses, and it's nice and smooth, like a smooth curve. It's more graceful lines, I should say. Okay, so we have this coming up like that, and just just a small, just sticking out like this a bit, just a little bit. Okay, so we follow the bulb of the nose, so draw the bulb there, draw the wing, come up over the nostril where the cheek meets right there, shade that in a little bit, shade this one in a little bit. So with this one, what we'll do is we'll draw a lip just so we can just kind of show that it's a lady. Okay, so you can start to see it looks a lot more feminine. Okay, so that's how you draw it from the side. So let's do a few from the front. Okay, we'll get rid of this one. We'll do a few from the front. Okay, from the front. So we have that diamond shape again. So we'll do this one as a button nose. Make the bottom just a little bit longer. have that button there, we have the wings there touching that bulb. Then we have the wings of the nose, and then the bottom of the bulb coming there. So we'll put a little bit of a shadow line there just to kind of show that, you know, it has that kind of shape there. Draw the bridge of the nose coming in there. Okay, so for this one, the same thing. Just come here, just over the nostrils, under the bulb again, same way we did it here, under the bulb. So we had the bulb here, we came under, over the nostrils there, and then just up the wing. So the same thing, just like that. Then we shade that one in, and the same thing with this one. Okay, come in there, just like that, and we mix the cheek. We have it come in there, over, come that way. Okay, so there we go. So that's one nose from the front, and we'll have that. We'll draw that big hooked one. Okay, the one we did before. That looks something like this from the side. So we'll do that one. So we have that diamond shape. So for this diamond shape, we'll actually make it wide and long at the bottom. Okay, so then we draw the bulb there. Draw the nostril there. Have the bottom come in there. Then we draw the wings of the nose. Okay. So now we've finished this part here. So that's done. So what we want to do is do that bridge there. So for that bridge, we'll come out and then come in, just like that. Okay. And then we have that same shadow just over the nostrils, underneath the bulb, come under the wings there, and then we'll shade this one slowly, just a little bit. Now with this one, because the bulb is so prominent there, this area will come in like that. Okay, this one comes up just a little bit like that, because this is where the cheeks are. They sit there, so that it follows that shape there of the cheek. So even with this one, okay, so you have the cheek there, it'll be like that. So that's why that shadow comes out that way. Okay. So the same thing here. So we have that. And we'll put a shadow here for in between the eyes. Okay, so that's that nose. So keep on practicing that. Use that diamond method, okay? And then draw it from the front. Draw a small, tiny nose if you want, you know? Skinny nose. With a really pointy, you know, bulb in the middle. There. Just like that. And then have it come in really thin. The bridge of the nose, make it really thin. Okay, so we'll quickly look at, I'll draw a female eye. And we'll see what her nose looks like from the front. Okay. Okay, so we have that skinny kind of button nose, remember I was talking about? So we'll have that small diamond shape right there. We'll have that bulb there, then the wings, the nostril. And with the women, don't put too many lines because it'll make them look either more masculine, or it'll make them look really old. Okay, so have that thin bridge of the nose there. Just darken this eyebrows a bit. Okay, so right there. So just put a little bit of a shadow above the nose there if you want. Now all the women don't have to be drawn this way. It's just an example. So that way when you're looking at it, it kind of looks like this nose here, you know, like it's coming out just a bit. Just like that. Okay, so that's how you draw the female nose from the front. and just keep it small and graceful. The lines don't have hard lines, like that, like this one, because then it'll look a lot more masculine. Have smoother lines. Even a woman can have this kind of nose. Okay, or like that. So keep practicing your noses, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.